Hear it up.
All right, here we are, the real ones. I'm Lisa
Hey
Jones.
guys, and I'm Golden Duffy.
Okay, and today we're going to talk about nothing is going on here.
Nothing serious is happening here. If you live in
Nothing.
the present moment, nothing is really going on right now.
That's right. So as we are getting ready to go live here on Facebook, we just want you to know that we have added an amazing trauma release video and meditation that if you go to our website and sign up, you can get them for free.
Absolutely. And we had huge shifts within our own selves and the people that we actually did this with. So it's amazing. You definitely want to get that.
Huge shifts, like monumental, life altering, amazing results for us. I mean, personally for us, as well as our private clients.
Absolutely. I'm going to go in and do the meditation again because it was so good. It was that good.
Exactly. So tell them the address as I'm like clicking through here.
So it's www.therealones.com. And if you just subscribed, we're going to send you this free gift to help you on your journey, to assist you on your journey to release trauma. We talk all about what trauma is, how it gets trapped in your body. And we just discuss, the journey of trauma in our life and the reason for trauma in our life, why we even have trauma. And then how to shift away from the story of the traumas that you've built that keep creating them, becoming a cyclical nature in your life. So if you have things that keep replaying, we have ways for you to shift out of that, tell the new story, release the old energy, bring in new energy, and actually start to create your life from a deliberate creator's perspective.
Yeah. And it's truly powerful and just wow.
Yeah, good stuff.
We impress ourselves.
Yeah,
that's right.
So when we did this, our circumstances of our world were happening. And when we did this, I immediately said to Lisa, we need to make this, free because this is just crazy, great stuff. And what's happening right now, we feel, just so blessed and so honored to be in a position where we can help people through such an insane time in our world. And so it was part of that feeling like, oh, I really want to just give this out for free. So go to therealones.com with a Z and get yourself the trauma release training and meditation.
That's right.
Hi, Facebook. Looks like we're on Facebook.
We are on Facebook.
We've got to announce ourselves again. We are like surprise people now. We just surprise. And maybe we'll have people on and maybe we won't. But that's the beauty of surprises.
That's right. And I don't get it because they ask for a title and then they don't use it. So anyway,
I know. I noticed that too.
We're saying there is nothing really happening right now. Truly, there is nothing happening but this moment. Now,
right here, right now.
And that's the beauty of life. And when you can live in that place of being 100% present in the moment, there's nothing to fear because you're only dealing with what's right in front of you right now.
Well, and if we take it from like a quantum physics standpoint and we start to make decisions based on the law, the universal law, then when we start to get really fearful about the unknowns, like no matter what anyone is saying right now, if you are letting your mind play out in worst case scenarios and you are preparing for the worst, then you are creating and manifesting the next moment in that way. It's what we need to do right now is come together in the highest vibrational possible without any attention being given to what's going on, which feels almost impossible.
Right.
Would you say, Lisa? I think Lisa's doing a better job than any of us because of our dharma.
I have to, my dharma. Yeah, I've got a really amazing dharma. I'm finally embracing my dharma. The fact that I actually
not feeling guilty about it.
Not feeling guilty. The fact that I have money, that I live in Maui, that I have an amazing life, that I meet amazing people, and some really amazing things are happening for me right now. So all of this, like, I don't even know what's happening, like, out
I know if it wasn't
there.
For me, you would know nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I'd know nothing. I just got back from the beach. That's my hair. I just jumped out of the shower, came over here, and I was just floating in the ocean, listening to the whales sing And oh my God, talk about being transported, because I was just in the moment of that time and letting go of, I mean, I call it my baptism every morning. I get in that ocean and just let it hold me and just thank the universe for the beauty and my life and everything that is happening. And, and so there's really nothing going on except that moment in time.
Yeah. And what you decide in that moment.
What you decide in that moment. And also it's about really holding your power right now, because so much is happening. And if I start to scroll Facebook or I start reading my emails, I'm like noticing like, wow, there's a lot of interesting things happening. A lot of things are being canceled. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of uncertainty is out there. There's all these like travel restrictions and it's just like, is really anything happening? Like, I haven't met anybody that has anything that's would need to like necessitate this. So I feel like it's like
the grand illusion.
It is. It's like the emperor with no clothes, like really, is this really happening, or is this just a mass panic of could be's?
Yeah. That's definitely what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
So more important than ever before is to really protect our vibration. So how do we do that? We do what Lisa's doing. Maybe you don't live near an ocean. Maybe you don't have whales in your backyard, but you have ways in which to do that. And yesterday I had posted a thing about, turning my face towards the sun. Even if you're in a place where it's snowing, I saw there's a couple places in the country that are snowing right now, just going out and feeling the nature and the beauty in that, being with the people that you love. Like we're literally being, we're being put in a position to spend time with people that maybe we haven't really had the ability to do that. My daughter called freaking out this morning because she, her job is on a really long break, which I'm not sure is correct. I feel like they're really creating a lot of unnecessary fear. And I said, we just have to get back to like what's important, which is right here, right now, we have enough for our bills. Right here, right now, we're healthy and strong and safe. Like that's one of my mantras that I say to everyone out in public. Like I went into the nail salon the other day and I just kept saying to them, I'm safe. I feel safe, and to just have that word safe vibrating through the air right now. I feel safe. I have enough. I feel safe. Those are the mantras that we need to continue. And as far as Facebook feeds go, I am definitely more susceptible than Lisa's because she's been good about taking breaks from Facebook. I love our group.
Holy God. Oh my God. Can I just say the Real Onez Facebook group
it's the only thing I want to look at
right now. And that's all I'm looking at when I go on. I'm not looking at anything else. Yeah. And oh my God, the pictures that you guys are sharing.
Coming, you guys.
I'm serious. I am chilling just thinking about all the love and light and beauty
nature,
that you guys.
The animals, the babies, the kids, the relationships, the dads. Like, let's just keep this going because all I'm doing is checking my notifications because I have 2 different groups on Facebook. So I like to be in there because I want to be involved in uplifting and bringing this vibration up. So just check notifications. Don't get addicted to your feeds because they're nothing but poison right now. I'm sorry to say, but that's just kind of where we've been going. However, I've heard some really good positive things. And those are the things that I am just focused and I have my attention on. There is a great reason for this. I have no idea right now what it is, but we're already seeing gifts. We're already seeing people that are coming to the aid of others and helping out. And for some reason we're being asked and called to go within and to spend time with ourselves, which is interesting, and to rise above this energy of fear.
Oh my gosh, I've got chills as you're saying this. I mean, truly, this is an awakening like we've never seen before. And it's an opportunity. It's a beautiful opportunity to step into your power and to not let yourself, fall victim to the fear that's out there. Because, I mean, there's nothing on there that we can trust. We don't know. Is it true? Is it not true? We don't know. I mean, unfortunately, truth is just not part of what's being shared. I mean, this was happening before this all
Yeah.
Was coming down this way. But it's really about finding our independence within ourselves and following your heart, listening to your heart, and choosing what you're going to allow into your psyche.
Well, and I've also thought about the fact that like how many people are going to start businesses because
I know, right?
You're going to be home, right? And you're looking at this like no income thing, which I know there's going to be aid. I know there's going to be help. Everybody's going to be okay.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be okay.
Yeah, everybody's going to be okay.
But how many people are going to start to think outside the box because they're going to have the time to do that now, and how much we're going to see created from this. So if you're just sitting there feeling paralyzed and helpless, like do something you always wanted to do.
Like, get inspired.
Create a website on Wix.com, best website creation thing ever. So easy to use. Just start creating something that makes you feel good, that gives you joy, that passes the time.
And start helping, start figuring out ways to help your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, and things like that. Another great thing to do, and it's so funny, both your girls started last night, but it's clutter clearing. What a great opportunity to get into your house and clutter clear. Go through everything in your house, your files, your closets, get rid of stuff that doesn't serve you. I mean, it is going to shift the energy, not only, for you, but I mean, as a collective, if everybody can do that, it's completely. So important.
I'll just take a picture of my pantry because man, my Emma killed it. We've got like things are labeled now and everything's organized.
That is amazing.
Beautiful thing. Yeah. So we're benefiting over here.
Yeah. That's
for sure.
That is for sure. And there was something, I know. The other thing is, hey guys, I know this is not going to be a popular thing that I'm going to say, but if you don't have your estate plan done, if you don't have your will done, get it done. I mean, to me, it's the perfect time to just figure that out. So it's not something that you have to worry about in the future. You've got time. There's no excuse. Yeah. And coming from somebody who lost my husband when I was 37 and my kids were really, really young, you don't want to put that off. I know people are scared of it, and I don't know if most of you know or don't know, but I had a Exploring Death podcast, which, by the way, this week is going to be announced that it was my last one, and Golden was on there with me because we're moving forward with the Real Ones. So I'm putting the Exploring Death podcast on hold for now, and I don't know when or if I'll pick it up again, but it's a passion of mine for people to just face their fear of death. And that is what this is. This whole thing is all about people being afraid to die. So if you're not afraid to die, like I'm not, I'm like, you know what? At some point I'm going to die. So it's like this literally is just not.
I would rather live than sit here waiting to die.
Well, that's right. The way I feel. And that's what people are doing. They're just hunkering down like they're and what are they fighting exactly? I don't know. We're not getting into the discussion of that. We're not staying positive.
But what I will say, and I think this is an important piece, because I think it's easy to look at me and Lisa and go, oh, they're so good and they're keeping their heads in the sand or whatever. It takes a hold of you. There's no doubt about it. I went into the grocery store and I could feel the energy. I can feel it. And I waver. And it's so important to have somebody like a Lisa, or I've got friends texting me, that you have people to rely on, or go into that Real Ones group and focus on the positive energy, because we need help shifting sometimes. It's easy to get, swept into that rabbit hole. So reach out to people. Don't be alone on your own little island. Like, make phone calls, text people, really reach out when you're feeling unsure, because we're here to shift people, and I have wonderful people in my life that do this for me. And my vibration's pretty solid, but there's, this is
I agree.
More intense than any energy I've ever experienced.
I agree. Well, and that's again why I've been staying off Facebook. In fact, I was supposed to go to dinner with a friend on Thursday, and he texted in the middle of the afternoon and just said, oh, you know what? I need to cancel tonight because this is just too much for me. And I was just like, wow, like total overreaction, but then he called me later and said, you know what, I've been thinking about it. And, I think, or was I overreacting? And I said, yeah, I think you were, but I tried to talk him down. Well, then we hung up, and then I had a panic attack after I talked to him. Cause I'm like, wait, am I right? Am
I underreacting?
Am I underreacting? Like, am I totally out of my mind? And then I called somebody else, and then I got talked down. But it's like, we're in this together. We got to keep each other sane by, we can't do the social distancing is just a way to keep us from staying afloat.
Same. Yeah. And if you're listening to a bunch of people, what I've noticed is like talking out in public and things, and like what we're always talking about now, just noticing how people will say things and they're so sure about it. They're so sure that it's true.
Right.
And I'll listen to them, and then I'll take it in, and then I'll go, well, hang on a second. Where did they hear that from? Like, where are they getting their information from?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people think this is like so bad, and it's like, maybe it could have possibly not even be real.
Right.
It's possible,
is anything really happening? I don't even know.
Is it possible that we've all had this before and nobody made a big deal about it? I don't know. But anyways, just really protect yourself and really reach out if you need shifting, because that's what this is all about, is coming together. And I had a really cool thing happen yesterday with hawks.
Oh yeah. It's a great story.
I have 2 hawks that live right near my house, and Lisa looked up. Yeah, you look up the totem, because the totem was so cool. I like to look at totems because I always feel like when there's animals in my experience and it's really obvious, like they're really flying around and I'm seeing them a lot, I always feel like it's messages from non-physical, and the messages are always lined up with where I am in my life. So it's been one time, this is such a cool story. One time when we first moved to California, we were in our little apartment and we were walking the bike trails, and I saw 20 rabbits that day. I've never seen that many rabbits in my life, and I thought it was just like a California thing. There are a lot of rabbits here, but I saw 20 of them, and the meaning of rabbit is home.
Oh, wow.
Home. And I was like, needed that message so bad right then and there, you know?
Oh my God. Well, so the hawk symbolizes the ability to use intuition and higher vision in order to complete tasks or make important decisions. Hawks represent the messenger of the spirit world. So seeing them definitely means the universe wants you to learn powerful lessons or expand your knowledge and wisdom. I mean, that's just one of the meanings, but that's what popped up. Wow.
Yeah. So very significant to what Lisa and I are doing. So then later on that next morning, I was looking outside, and my husband and I saw these 6 crows going at this hawk. And I was like, what is happening? Like, they're trying to take this hawk down. So I look up, you know, why do crows attack hawks? And it said that they are, they know that hawks are going for prey and they're territorial. So they'll try to take the hawks down, and they just aggravate them. They don't kill them. They just literally harass them. Right. So then I got this like epiphany that it's like we're the hawks, and all of this minutia and noise and fear and all of that is the crows that are trying to get us. And the only thing we need to do is just soar above it. Just keep flying higher than the crows can reach by keeping our vibrations high, meditating, appreciation, gratitude, nature, love, compassion. All of those things are going to pull us higher than the fear and the low vibration belief systems that are. Oh, and it just flew by.
Oh my God. Of course. Oh my God. Of course it just flew by.
Wow.
I'm just checking.
You can take my word for that. It just flew by.
I was just trying to
confirmation.
I'm just trying. Yeah. Confirmation. There it goes. So I was just checking online to see if anybody, so Don is there. Hey, Don, if you're still there, he's one of my buddy. He and I ran into each other yesterday at the grocery store, and it was just, he's such a dear friend. He plays the violin here, and is just an amazing musician. And Don, my friend Golden's coming tomorrow. So I don't know if you're holding anything, but and Jennifer Payne says hi to the both of you. You're amazing. Yes, on nature. Love your smiles. Jennifer has some ideas on a biz, so that's cool.
Nice. We want to hear all about us. Yeah. Let us know if we can help you, because this is the time, you know?
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is literally what we've all been waiting for. Anybody that's alive here on this planet right now, this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, it's the great awakening of all time. Oh my God, my whole body is chilling. I just had a whole like Kundalini energetic shift down my spine right there. So yeah, and that's what we're here on this, the Real Ones, is to help people manage this and stay in that high vibe and stay in that hawk position and not let the crows take us out. We're not going to do it.
And to literally look at things like the news and the news feed and the fear, like looking at those things as like an attack on your vibration and an attack on your joy.
Yeah.
Because all of the things that are happening right now is the fear of the unknown, and we're creating it by bringing it into our experience, believing it, trusting it, saying that it's true. when we could step back and just say, hang on a second, like,
yeah,
I'm good. I feel good. I
yeah,
feel great right now. Actually, I feel fantastic.
yeah.
Right. I love when I text people, the guy who is my personal trainer right now. I love texting people like him because he's just always on it. And I'm like, how are you? And he's like, I'm fantastic. And he's opening a new gym in like 2 weeks. So
Wow.
I'm just like, how are you feeling? And he's like, I'm fantastic. And I'm just like, yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
We are all fantastic right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're all fantastic. Like, we have so much, and we're just looking at what we don't have right now. And that's driving us crazy, which is, I don't know. I guess it's a loss of control.
I think that's exactly what it is. It's an absolute loss of certainty and control. And, you know, we're all used to everything being the way it was, and it's just
which
not
was
right now.
Complacency for a lot of people.
Right. And
there's the hawk soaring.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. That was the second one that just went by. That's me and Lisa.
There you go. We're flying high.
Me and Lisa. I swear.
That is so great. I can't wait for you to be here tomorrow.
Because so exciting.
We're just gonna anchor in this energy even more. And
my bag is packed.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
That is so cool.
So what can you do right now? That is my favorite question when it comes to any kind of contrast, is what can I do right now? Because it puts you in a very powerful position. It's also a position of acceptance. Like, I put a big post up today about acceptance. Like, I feel like I'm fighting this thing, right? But if we just accept it and we let go and we surrender, and then we start looking for the gifts and what can we do? What wonderful things can we do right now? Right.
Right.
I think that we will win, massively win.
Yeah.
You know, this is a great time to work on your personal growth. The real ones. Watch every one of our episodes. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. And what does life mean to you? I mean, if this is about the fear of death, like, this is the time to look and say, wow, what do I not want to regret when I'm at the end of my life? Like, what do I want to do? What have I not been doing? Right. And that I can now take this,
that I want to do,
that I now can take this opportunity because I have to work from home or do whatever. Right. And also, like I mentioned, the clutter clearing, that's going to help open so many doors for people because we have so much stuff. I mean, we bring it in by like the Target bag full, you know, and we never take stuff out.
And if you've never done any study on feng shui, I'm not a big feng shuier. I don't set things up in my house, but honestly, I believe in it, and I believe in it from this perspective. Anything, oils, mantras, anything, moving your furniture around that makes you feel better is going to work.
Yeah, for sure.
Work. Because if we just feel a little bit better, a little bit lighter, a little bit freer, then our vibrations raise. And then we shift the entire consciousness of the world. So.
Absolutely. Here's the best book for feng shui. It's called Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life by Karen Rosh Carter. And I don't know if I ever sent you a copy. I've given out probably 30 copies.
People have time to read right now. And
exactly. But, and feng shui, it's so awesome because it's basically you put like a grid on your house. So you figure out where's your love section, where's your money section, where's your health, your family, creativity, skills and knowledge, fame, and helpful people. And then you put like something in each one of those little sections. And every time you see it, it's a conscious reminder that your intention is set, that you're wanting the highest and greatest for each of those. And it totally has changed my life. That book, I got it in Seattle back in 2003 when my husband was ill. And like his mom was not helpful at all when he was sick. And I put her picture in the family section, and the next day she calls and she's like, you know what? I have not been helping enough. Let me know what I can do for you. I'm like, wow. What is happening right now? Yeah. And then I put stuff in the money section. And the next thing I know, like his boss sent us like a $5,000 check or something. I'm just like, this is like magic. It works. It totally works.
It's intention. It's focus.
Yeah.
It's There
Well,
was
it's a deliberate creation. It's
Totally.
You're deliberately creating and thinking about what you want rather than being in a panic mode of like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Like, no, take charge. You're in charge of
the world.
this.
I want to get off.
That's right.
There was a lady on, I like to watch those lottery shows. The lottery changed my life. And there was a lady on there. They were so broke and they had, I forget, they were really giving people too. They were really kind. And she created a water feature in the front of her house and won $150 million.
Oh,
and she totally credits this water feature.
Yeah, that's a feng shui cure.
Totally. And I'm just like, she bought one lottery ticket. Her daughter was like, it was like Christmas time, and her daughter was like, Mom, just buy a ticket. And she bought a ticket and they won 150 million, like totally changed her life. So I believe it works, but I really think it's more about, it's not about outside sources giving you power.
No, it's your intention.
It's your intention and your internal drive to feel better, to create better, to remind yourself that you actually can, that you have this power and that you can create through.
Absolutely. Yeah. I did the same thing. I did an outside water feature, and that's how I got my hedge fund job, because I had sent a resume out like a year earlier to some headhunters and nothing. I got no response. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I decided to do this feng shui cure, made this really cool outdoor waterfall. And then out of the blue, I got a phone call from this headhunter I'd never heard of before. She's like, I don't know where I got your resume. It just was floating on my desk, but I have this perfect job that you want. Yeah, floating on your desk.
The angels sent it.
They did. So feng shui is so cool.
People are super freaking out about money right now, because I'm sure if someone, we have people in our family, if you're looking at a couple of weeks with no income, first of all, I want you to keep in mind that we have no idea how long this is going to be. If they're projecting an 8-week closure, I'm calling bullshit on that. I just don't believe that's going to happen. I don't trust it, and I don't want anybody else to trust it. And second of all, just be in the moment with what you have to do right now. Don't think about your rent if it's 3 weeks out. Don't do that to yourself, because you don't know what's going to happen. We've had so many miracles happen to us. I think I shared our house was foreclosed on, and the mortgage company sent us a $2,500 check, which saved our first Christmas here. So you just have no idea what's going to happen. So worrying about the future, you're going to create chaos, first of all. And letting go and allowing your vibration to raise in the moment by just taking things as they come. Yeah. You know, if the car payment is due and you can't pay it, get on the phone, call the car company. These people think like there's going to be so much help and so much understanding. Yeah. That to fear these things right now is ridiculous. Like that, this is going to be the excuse for everything of why I can't pay anything. Like, just know that you're
it's an opportunity. Help. It's an opportunity to stand in your power rather than, succumb to the you know.
Again, what can I do right now? That's what I used to do. And I used to take one day at a time when things were really, really tight, when I would wake up in the morning and my bank balance would be 0, and I would laugh at it because I'm like, I have a negative balance in the universe. And I'm like, how could that possibly be? I am just this bright light walking around. There's just no way. And I have my phone off. I can't believe that. Oh, shit.
What happened?
I just hung up on Jade. Jade, why aren't you on the show today? I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
She was FaceTiming me. That's weird.
Oh, but anyways, it comes through. It comes through if they're on your, star list or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's
so. On those days when I would wake up and I would laugh at it because I was like, this does not define me. This is not who I am. And then I would set an intention by the end of the day that we would have money, and then mailbox money would come. I'd get $50 from like a lawsuit that was like, those things that you get in the mail. We just got one for $123, mailbox money.
There you go.
So understand that that's the thing that's going to happen if you take yourself out of worry, fear, and anxiety. You'll still manifest that way, but it just sucks, and it just slows the energy.
It slows it down. Right. So stay in that high vibe, and that's the other thing is I feel like people are going to see miracles just happening all around them. And that's what's going to wake them up. They're just going to be like, oh my God, but it's going to happen way easier if you're in that open, happy flow mode rather than that, just fearful, like
I found when we
freaking
were in
out
the
mode.
fearful, desperate, anxious places, the miracles would come at like the 11th hour.
Yeah, just
And
to
we
make it
always wondered, like,
worse.
why is that happening? And it was because of our chaotic energy. And then in the 11th hour, we would just let go because
Right.
we did
Yeah, because
everything
it's
we could.
literally about letting go. And that we started the top of this conversation with on our, if you sign up at therealones.com, sign up for our email list, you will get a free 1 hour plus release your trauma video that we just did, a teaching, which is super important. And then also about a 12-minute guided meditation about releasing your trauma. So be sure to go to therealones.com. And because by letting go and releasing, it's just amazing what happens.
So my daughter just texted me, my job is officially closed until the 27th and then they will reassess. But the first thing they put out was 6 weeks. Like, wow. What are they doing to people?
So the 27th is what? 10 days, 11 days. And first they said 6 weeks. So once again, this is confirmation, just like the hawk flying by. Here you are, your daughter was told 6 weeks, and right now during the show live, you get an update and it's 10 days. Yeah.
Shifted it.
I mean, this is what's happening. You can't trust anything anybody is saying. All you can trust is in the moment, right here, right now, and what can you do?
Exactly. And some of the other interesting things that I've done is when I hear news like that, I go, oh, hell no. So keep in mind that you have the ability to be like, oh, that's not happening. Mm-hmm. If you look at something and it's really something you don't want to happen, you can make a decision right in that moment to not dip into fear, to not dip into worst case scenarios, but instead to say, oh, that's not going to happen. I do that all the time. And I literally move shit with my mind. Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I control the weather. I do control the weather.
I do too, all the time. All the time.
I know.
People call me a witch. Seriously.
Seriously. And I mean, I know it sounds crazy. I'm sure people listening in are like, okay, these two have totally lost it. But this is the power we all have. Everybody has it, but you have to believe you have it in order to access it.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
So
live your lives, people.
Hello. So I know there's several people watching us. Is there anything going on that like you need, like just a word of advice or clarity or whatever?
Yeah, I'm thinking like if something's up with people, I don't know. I would even open my inbox to people right now because we're trying. Our biggest intention right now is to keep the Real Ones super clean. We want to keep that page clean so that people have a safe place to go.
Right. And guys, if you haven't checked it out, go to the feed and look. I mean, people are posting their baby pictures, their little puppy pictures, their kittens. And oh my gosh, did you see the one from Sedona with the rainbow?
Oh, the rainbow. That was incredible.
And then there's one from Ireland with, oh my God. I mean, seriously. It's such an up level just to go and just sit on that feed and just look at those pictures and make comments and add your photos. Your photos. Like, guys, nothing is happening right now except this moment. And so like, just take charge of that.
I would love for people to to reach out on the page, put up a post of their intentions and seeing things the way they want them to.
I love it.
What if we did that? Like, what if we all visualize and spend time? Our energetic alignment and the energy that you put out with your mind, with your intention, with your energy is way stronger than anything else.
Yeah.
Way stronger.
For sure.
And so we have to unite right now. We've got to rise above all of this so that we can create this incredibly, I always think of it like a train, like we've got to get on the train and just keep driving, just keep driving forward, keep moving forward, keep ourselves in a great, healthy, super safe place. Cause we are safe. We're not physical energy, for crying out loud. We're totally safe.
We're totally safe. There's nothing
can harm us. And if we are to die, we're going back to a really great thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Again, if you're afraid of dying, just go listen to my Exploring Death podcast. There's over 120 interviews with people that have had near-death experiences. And like, it's wonderful. Like, I'm like, yeah, get me off this planet. I'm ready to go to the next one. But in the meantime, I'm going to love living here and creating. And that's why we're here, is to just have this amazing experience of creation and, the physicality of it all. Like embrace this time. Embrace this time you have off. Embrace, like just say, great, whatever's happening, great. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow.
Exactly. Because it all could change.
That's right. We don't know what's happening. So just embrace it. I love it. Dawn just says, loving our planetary evolution right now. Yeah. This is a whole new world.
It's really
intense. Literally are in a whole new world right now.
And remember, things have to get super intense before they change. So this is the intensity.
The contrast.
Before things get into like a massive change of people enjoy and happiness and health and just thriving because they've had the contrast, and they're going to take their power back and decide that that's not the way they're going to live their lives anymore.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And Jennifer says, it's a privilege to be here. It is. I mean, to be here, to be a human being right here on this planet right now is a privilege.
Fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
And the more that we can embrace and know that, you know, we've got this, like, this is just, this is nothing. Like we're just these amazing, incredible beings that can do whatever we want to do, but you can't get caught up in that, you know, go down that rabbit hole. And again, as Golden mentioned, and as I've said too, like it's a struggle even for us that are super aware of what's going on right now, but you got to feed yourself the right fuel, and that's the Real Onez right now. And share this with your friends and family. Share this page. We, you know, it's everything is on there is shareable right now. Invite people to join us. People that are all in this elevated state right now. We're going to change the world.
I have no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And we have guided meditations on our website as well that will help you to just ground in and to get super, you know, to create that foundation of faith and, you know, get those subliminal messages going. The most important thing right now, I think, is mind training. You know, first of all, it's like protecting your vibration. So anything you're letting in right now, you're just really susceptible. I feel very susceptible right now.
Yeah.
So like to just take yourself off of that. It's an addiction. I'm not going to lie. It's an addiction.
Yeah.
We feel like we have to know what's going on. So it's pulling away from the addiction, and the mind training piece of this, the neural pathways that have been lit on fire through this thing, it's halting that. It's gaining control of your mind. Meditation is the way to do that. So the more you train your mind to be quiet, to listen to these uplifting messages, the more you're going to be in that higher vibrational state and have control over the mind. And then the mind isn't going to have control over you, because I've been feeling like I got to get a handle on this thing because it's making my heart race, you know? So I spent a lot of time in meditation this morning. I probably did a 40-minute.
Yeah.
I actually did my own meditation. Sometimes I do this.
That's awesome.
Release all the energy. And then I'm going to do our trauma release meditation this afternoon, which is free. We're giving that one out for free.
Yeah.
And then you've got our books too. Like Quantum Speak is going to teach you about universal law, and your book is
Art of Living
Happy. It's going to teach you about, you know, that there is no death.
Right.
Important messages right now. And really you have time to read and meditate. So
that's right.
Why not?
It's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. What else? I think that's it. I'm ready to go play and be happy. And
I got to finish packing.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll just see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk, you know, later about our Hawaii retreat. That is still happening. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is still happening. Flights are so ridiculously low right now, and it's way out there. So just, you know, grabbing a ticket and putting a deposit down is a really good idea. We're holding the space. We're holding it open. So we trust and have faith that it is happening. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yep. July 20th to the 24th here on Maui. And it's going to be epic. Epic.
So hold yourselves in a good space. Protect your fields. Protect your field from everything that you want in there. Just make sure that you're not allowing things to infiltrate. And if you've got negative relatives or friends or people that keep texting you, you can say stop. Did it this morning. You can say stop.
I love it.
I'm not engaging in that right now. That's what I said this morning. So
Jennifer just wrote, when you said we can change the world, she got chills. That is an angel phrase to me. Wow. So cool. You said that. Nice. Fantastic. And then I just pulled a card from our,
oh, cool.
And it's, look at this. That's what this is all about. The Real Onez is empowerment for you to stand and to be truly who you are, to be your real one, to become and own who you really are and why you're here, and to not be a part of this, being these herded cows or whatever that's happening. Like everything's
the sheep.
The sheep.
I think it's so funny how many people that I've coached and worked with that always tell me that they don't have time to do what they really love and to do their passions. And it's like, here's a great opportunity to at least open the field, at least tell the universe yes by researching or, just getting excited. If we get excited right now, nothing's going to take us down.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to take us down anyways.
No, exactly.
We are
awesome.
safe, people.
All right. We're going to close up the live and then do a few more minutes just for our YouTube and our
subscribe
and our podcast. So yeah, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and the podcast. And I guess that's it for now.
Yeah. Share it with your friends. Love ya.
Okay. Love ya. Okay,
hey, YouTubers.
This is
your special gift for being our YouTubers
and podcasters, YouTubers, YouTubies.
Yes. YouTubies.
So what do you think? Should we do you have your cards or do you want, I don't know.
I do not have my cards. Do you have your cards?
I do. So, well, there are cards, which are really cool. And we've got all these words, which we, came up with together.
So let's both try something that we haven't done. I mean, you definitely have done this before on video. I have not.
Okay.
Just to send along some channeled messages with these cards. So
I love it.
Open up our channels on this.
Okay. Whew. I love that idea. All right. Whoa. They're falling out of my hands. All right. So generally we do 3 cards. Oh my God. I just love it. I just saw the first card, which is always the blockage card, which is leap.
Which I just got this huge leap of energy through the center of my body, which is the solar plexus.
That is amazing. Yeah. So it's so clear to me right now that this whole experience is about leaping into your life and that's what's coming through from the angels and guides above. It's just like, it's your time to step up and to be in your power and to not let all of this, manufactured creation determine what you choose to do. You need to move forward in full attainment of what you're here to do. And it's really a challenge to be able to tune all of that exterior information out. But by doing so, that's what being able to take the leap is. And people aren't being able to because of that, the slowed, there's like no momentum right now. It's like it's this weird stuck energy.
All right. And so what I'm getting is that when there's nothing, that's when everything is created. So in quantum physics, zero state awareness is like the state of nothingness. So if we're in a state of nothingness, this is the best opportunity we have to quantum leap, because it's like we have this clean slate to quantum leap from. So in leaping, in the divine energies of leaping, like just deciding that you're going to create differently, there's going to be so much energy behind that, because there's so much energy the other way that there's all this wonderful creating energy right here that's available to us who are actually going to take the leaps in faith and prove that quantum leaping exists, and prove that we can go from, a life-sucking job to an incredibly abundant lifestyle by choosing our passions.
Yeah. Great. Oh my God. So the action card is trust.
Oh God, that's good stuff. I feel like these are for me today.
Right? That's exactly right. Oh my God.
They're for me.
They are. It's totally for you. Trust.
They're for all of us.
And that's what it's all about. It's about trusting yourself. I mean, how many people have stopped trusting themselves over the years because they listen to what everybody else is telling them. And I feel that so much for me too. And this week has been a huge leap and a huge trust situation. And it's so exciting.
You're so freaking giddy.
Oh my God. So giddy. So fun.
Yes, and trust in not only ourselves, but trusting in the non-physical energies, because we've had this like very limited in the box experience where we go to work, we come home, we get paid, right? And now we're being given these opportunities where everything is opening up. So it's about trusting that there's more energy than we can see.
Yes.
All this energy out here that we can throw the spotlight on right now.
Right.
Invite it in and take advantage of incredible growth.
Wow.
And abundance.
Right. And then the outcome card is transition.
We're all going to expand and grow from this no matter what.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
We're either going to shrink down and shrink back into this really limited existence, or we're going to burst out and create epic experiences.
Right. And to see what it's really like, why we're really here. I mean, that's really what this is. It's getting away from the control of all of the, you know, the media and the government and all of this stuff. It's like just seeing all that it's just
none of it's real.
That none of it's real. It's all smoke and mirrors.
All an illusion.
And that what's real is this moment. The only thing that's real is this moment right here, right now.
The only thing any of us
create from that. That's right.
The only thing that any of us are guaranteed.
That's right. And so if you're feeling panicked, if you're, you know, freaking out, just take a moment and take a big inhale and exhale and just come to this moment right here and just tune everything out. Just go into your heart and just know that all is well.
Yeah, coming into that natural state of well-being, which is why we're always saying get out in nature, because that's where there's so much evidence of well-being in nature. So much joy, so much activity.
And abundance and joy, fun, happiness.
Woo!
Excellent.
Juicing it up.
Yep. Awesome.
Wow. That was incredible. I needed that.
Yeah, that was great. That was so good. Well, good. So, subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to the podcast. Be sure to sign up
to our email. You'll get that free trauma release gift that is
the realones.com. Yeah.
Life-changing.
Life-changing. Yeah, absolutely life-changing. Okay.
All right. We love you guys. Thanks for being here for our extras. Peace.